been simply fantastic. The wealth and the breadth of knowledge that she has, that she's able to apply to your business and your problems, is just simply amazing. It's always nice to have like another set of eyes on your business and the things that you're doing in your business. Oh my gosh, to narrow it down to just 3 benefits, I think is a hard thing to do because there are so many benefits in working with Karlyn. The first one is almost information. Karlyn likes to talk about how much information she takes in, but I gotta tell you, she gives out so much information. So just being able to talk with somebody and just garner information, that cuts out, I'd say 3 to 4 hours a week that I don't have to spend on Google trying to research or search for an answer. I can just call Karlyn and get the answer. That is amazing. And as entrepreneurs, we need to save time, and we know how we can get on the internet and wind up surfing for hours as opposed to getting that targeted piece of information that we need. The second one, I think, is just the positivity that Karlyn gives. I mean, to be able to talk to somebody about your business, and they say, let's figure out how to do that. Yes, you can do that. That is completely doable, and this is how you do it. I mean, that's amazing. It's like your own private business cheerleader that really is super encouraging and values what you have to offer to the marketplace. And that's another huge thing, is working with somebody who values what you have to offer to the marketplace. The third thing, I think, is Karlyn's ability to develop strategy and to really look at a whole project and start to break it down into small pieces so that you can see where you need to be and what you need to do next. So actionable, doable steps. I think we all have these grand, huge ideas, and we can see the vision at the end, but we don't know what the next step is. And so being able to talk to somebody and work with somebody and they tell you what the next step is, it takes every grand vision you have and it breaks it down to something that you can do and accomplish. And I think I want to give one more, and I know it's just limited to 3, but I said it was hard, is also accessibility. Like, there's so many coaches you work with, and so many, I think, business strategy advisors that you work with, and the time that you work with them is designated. But I like that Karlyn is accessible. She tries very hard to respond to emails, to respond to text messages, to respond to phone calls. And that accessibility is important because when you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to make a decision and you just need to get that piece of information so that you can move on, you need somebody who's going to be accessible and responsive to you. And so that's I think the fourth huge benefit, even though I was supposed to only give 3. I would invest in the C-Suite Mastermind because of the accountability. And accountability is so important. If you're an entrepreneur that's anything like me, then we love the new, the shiny, the next big idea. And I have big ideas constantly that I get excited about and I get sidetracked from maybe my core business or what I was supposed to be working on. And so having a group that you can consistently talk to, that'll hold you accountable and keep you on track consistently, I think is an amazing value in your life. You will see yourself progress further, faster with having people that hold you accountable, because you'll no longer spend a month running down a rabbit trail just to figure out, like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to work for my business. You're going to have people that are going to say, hey, is this working for you? Tell me why you want to do this before you do it. We support you in doing it, and if it's going to work for your business, but you said that this was your goal for this month. So can we finish your goal for this month first and then go track down the new shiny big idea, which is probably going to be great. But if you want to make progress, you've got to master the task of completing tasks. of getting things done, and that's what an accountability group is going to do for you. And the She Mastermind group, I think, is unique in the fact that it's for women. It's like by women, for women. And so we know the struggles as women that we have. So it's not just the new shiny idea as an entrepreneur. It's also making all of the things come together. Being a female entrepreneur, being that person who's in power, also being the mother, the sister, the friend, having that sense of community. And I think that's another thing that the Mastermind group does. When you're an entrepreneur, you can feel very alone. But when you're in a group and you're talking every week about what we're doing in the business, you no longer feel like you're running your business by yourself. And that is a very, very powerful thing. So I would recommend the She Mastermind group to anybody who's running a business.